Coming in number 5 this week, we see the red team chasing the blue team Garden Terror away from their base. Now this blue team Garden Terror has to get away before he explodes, otherwise he's dead meat. Now he runs through the bushes and drops a seedling pod, turning the entire red team into seeds. And now the red team walk right into blue team's trap as they explode on the red team, instantly picks off 1, 2, 3 go down. The 4th player from the red team goes down, and it's just ETC left. And even ETC can't escape as he gets trapped and destroyed in a full team wipe. And coming in at number 4 this week is the blue team getting a mercenary camp here in the bottom lane of Garden Terror. Now they proceed to push the defenseless core of the red team in the bottom lane with 2 mercenary camps and a huge minion wave, as well as the full 5-man force of the blue team. Now the red team need to hold this off, otherwise they lose. A Nubarak goes in for a huge stun, and Sylvanas follows up with the perfect wailing arrow, but Kerrigan jumps into the fray with the maelstrom and gets an entire enemy team within her area of effect. And the storm is just too much for the blue team to handle as she places herself in the middle of the blue team death ball and melts everything around her. And coming in number 3 this week is the red team getting the golem here in the bottom of Haunted Mines. They're about to get the perfect golem as they clean up the entire mines by themselves. They've got a 100-0 golem, and the blue team has no other option but to push. They're 3 levels down, and look at this. They have a 0 skull golem versus their opponent's 100 golem. It's all or nothing here for the blue team, and they need to finish this off. They go for the keep. Illidan goes to the metamorphosis as they try to pick off the red team, and somehow they've scattered the red team, and this red team is on the run. Nova goes down. Rhaegar's in trouble, and so is Brightwing. Now Sylvanas throws down Wailing Arrow on top of 2 red team heroes. Now 2 of them die, and Rhaegar is not long for this world either. Looks like the red team got cleaned up, and against all odds, the blue team is going to push the red team's core for the win, despite being 3 levels down and putting everything on the line against the 100 skull golem. And coming in at number 2 this week, we see Nazeebo heading to the middle lane here on Cursed Hollow. He sees an enemy Raynor and tries to chase, but he's too far away. But an ally Muradin stuns Raynor and sets up for a haymaker. Now Nazeebo predicts where the haymaker is going to land and throws down a perfectly coordinated, amazing placement of that zombie wall. Catches Raynor at the very end of that haymaker effect, and that sets him up to throw down the Ravenous Spirit, killing Raynor and getting Diablo as well for a bonus double kill. Coming in at number 1 this week, the red team is getting golem. They are 1 level ahead, and Jaina's the only one here to contest. Nonetheless, she goes in and blows up Vala straight off the bat, but now she's in a lot of trouble as she goes after Nova. Abathur trying to help her out a little bit, but not doing that much. Now Jaina goes in. There's 2 more heroes left to defeat. Now she kills off ETC, and Muradin's the only one. He jumps after her, and she dispatches of him, getting a quad kill on the enemy team and denies their golem capture, allowing her team to come in and steal away the golem. Alright, and with that, thanks for watching this week's Hottest Top Plays of the Week. If you have a play that you would like to be featured in a future Hottest Plays, go ahead and send the replay to hotshottestplays@gmail.com with the description of what your play is and the time code at which it appears. We hope to see some awesome plays from you, and tune in next week for more Hottest Top Plays of the Week.